Morning guys! Hope you're all having a good Wednesday morning. So we've got another full body workout coming at you. Again, you'll need a small weight for a shoulder press. So whatever you want to use for that, if you don't have access to your weights yet, you can use, again, a bottle of water or something like that, something with a little bit of resistance. That's going to get you fired up and get you moving. So I'm just going to grab my weight and get the timer set up, and we will get warmed up. This one is a little bit more cardio intensive, so we may leave the finisher out at the end of this because we're adding in 2 cardio exercises to this today. Whereas we added in just a core exercise and I covered the last day, or 5th exercise today. Instead of active recovery, it's going to be another actual cardio exercise, so it's going to be a little bit more difficult, and then we're going back to normal on Friday. So we'll just take it on the toes, get that jogged up. So just keep it nice and light, seems to be a bit low. Just keep it on the feet, keep it moving. Keep that up in your jacks. Coming back into that stride. Back into your jacks. Just getting a little bit of blood going here and on the toes. And then we'll speed that up for 10 minutes. Go, speed it up. Three, 2, and 1. Just circle the hips and listen through that hip joint. Back away. Relax out, just circle the arms. 1 circles round. Back away. Relax that, grab the toes, knees out, chest tall. Straight that out. Straight that up. Back down in. Straight that up. And then we'll sit down in, push the knees out with the elbows and rotate. Relax that, just into that push-up position, so foot beside the hand, straight the hip. Other foot the other hand, straight the hip. Someday I will order a watch. Stretch. Stretch. And stretch. Good, we'll take it on the floor. So top knee again goes to that chest, and then you twist from that waist, open it up and close it down. From that, listen through that lower back. More, and then we'll change that over to the other side, and then rotate. Last one, and then 12 up through, rolling through the spine, or 6 each leg, rolling through that spine. One more, make 6. Or 12, you're doing double leg, change legs, and keep it going. And last one, get this in. Bring it up. So it's just about done. Strap this. So we're going to start with power strength, then we're on the floor into a plank and shoulder tap. We are going to do split squat after that for the lower body. We're going to do a shoulder press for the upper body, and then we're going to do a total body extension. So plank and shoulder tap is the only thing we need on the floor, so it's up to you whether you want a mat or not for that. Depends what you're on. Then round 2, we've got crossbody mountain climber V-sit, kettlebell swing, or you can do a floor, the overhead touch, to change it, inchworm, or a push-up plank, and then hop to squat. So like I say, there's a lot of cardio in this today, so we're just going to run through the actual workout. I don't think we need a finisher at the end of this. I'm pretty sure we will not need a finisher at the end of this. So whenever you're ready, on the toes of that power straight, 3, 2, 1, let's go. So again, your high impact here, doing this, or your low impact here, doing this. And you can speed that up too. So you just actually add power to the arms, power to the legs with that step, and then you get pretty much a good workout with that as you do with that. So it's higher impact, it's going to create a little bit more because the body's working that bit harder. Or if that doesn't suit, take it on the toes, jog it out. Depends which one suits you best. Last time, let's go. 9 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Taking that down into our plank and shoulder tap. So we're going into a push-up position. So the push-up can either be on the hands from here, or it can be on the knees from here, but that body's tight in that plank, and then we just change hands without trying to move the hips. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So short movement, trying to touch the shoulder. If you can't do it up here, or you find your hips are moving, down and do it. But guys, if you're here, like this is going to be impossible because all the pressure now is going into your hands and sliding forward. So when you lift the hands, you're going to feel like you're going to fall. You need to get the hips low, hands under your shoulders so you've got stability. Whenever, and I've wiped my feet, whenever we do this. And again, here is as beneficial if you're not strong enough. Last 10. You just keep that tight and keep that moving. And 10. Pick that back up. We're into a split squat. So our split squat is left leg forward. Is that a piece? Our split squat is going to be left leg forward, right leg back, and then we're bending the knee, go down, back up. You can use the hand if you need, back up, or you can hold the weight if you want. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So left leg forward, right leg back. Grab that weight if you have it, bend the knee, back up. You're not going forward, you're going down. I'll get my balance because I looked over at you. And this front leg's doing all the work. Don't try and use the back leg. Bend the front knee, push up, bend the front knee. You can use a hand on the thigh if you need in order to let the front leg do the controlling, and take the back leg out of the equation. I need to stop looking over at the camera, so I'm just going to fall over. 15 seconds. Last 10 seconds. Balance. So this is targeting balance and core stability as well as the legs. That's 1 and 10. Good. Shoulder press. So whatever you have access to, weights wise, can be a weight, can be a bottle, can be 2 jars in each hand. You're pushing above the head, biceps going down to the ears and back down. Or you can do single arm if you've only got the one weight. Push it up, keep the forearm straight, push it up, bicep to the ear, forearm straight. Whenever you're ready. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Breathe out, control down. Breathe out, control down. Control that way down. Breathe out, control that way down. Nice and solid, keep it moving. Fifteen seconds. Last 10 seconds. And 10. Good. So from there we are into our last exercise of the 5, which is a total body extension. So hips and hands go back. So you've either got swing onto your toes, back down, swing onto your toes, back down, or you've got sit back, extend, sit back, extend. When you're ready, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Hips and hands back, so you either jump from here, you keep it moving, or you just swing to the toes, sit back, swing to the toes, sit back. So it's a sit into the hips, that hip movement, extend the hips forward, hands above the head, from here, and then you add power if you want to do the full movement and add the jump. Last time. And 10. Just walk it around. First one done, and then we're going back into that again. So this is what I mean about this, is that we don't have active recovery for the fifth. We have another core exercise, and then we're just going to walk around for 30 to 40 seconds before we go back into the exercise. So it takes it up that little bit more of a notch, and then Friday we'll add on the finisher, we'll do active recovery again. Just so that we're not always doing the same thing. And you can see the different ways that just adding something as simple as this in, same as on Monday, some of you found Monday tight. And all we did was add in a core exercise, and then we threw the small finisher at the end. So whenever you're ready, we are starting again with that power stride. 3, 2, 1, and let's go. And the thing about adding an extra core cardio exercise, that the rest time seems shorter. You think to yourself, no way that can move 40 seconds. So again, high impact or low impact step it. Forward and back, keep it moving. Just keep it nice and light. I'm just going to turn off these lights because they're shining on me. I don't think I need them. Bring it up. Last hit. 5 seconds. Time. So we're taking it down, we're into that push up, and then the plank and shoulder tap. So either kneeling or full on the feet, and then that short touch side to side. Whenever you're ready. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Widen the feet, tighten the core, change the hands, keep that core solid. Nice and solid. If it's difficult again, guys, go to the knees, but don't be back here, because you can lift your hands here and have no pressure in your core. We want that plank. So hips forward, squeeze the bum. So this is a straight line, as much as possible. Last 10, if you can. You go back up, keep the hands on the shoulders, keep the hips from moving. 5 seconds. And time. Good. So back on the feet, we're into that split squat for the opposite legs. We did left leg forward last time, we're doing right leg forward this time. Once you're ready, I'll change sides. 3, 2, 1, bend the knee, back up. Again, this leg, bend. Straighten the leg, bend, straighten the leg. Just keep it down. Try not to have your feet in line, so one straight behind the other. Have it at the shoulder distance, and that'll give you your balance. Because if you're on the same line, you just make it more difficult on yourself for balance. Again, bend. Again, if you've got a weight, you can lock the weight here. You can hold the weight in the opposite hand. That's going to challenge balance even more, because now you have to try and stabilize that weight. 5 seconds. Balance in it. Last one. And up. Good. We're going into our shoulder press again. So whenever you're ready, whatever weight you're using, or just do the hand movement. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So again, push above the head, back down. My forearms are straight, my elbows are tight to the body. I push above, bicep goes in line with the ear, I bring it back down. I push above, bicep to the ear, I bring it back down. So it's a nice, controlled, smooth movement. Breathe. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And it's nice and controlled, guys. No pressure. We're not fighting it. We're not doing anything that's going to hurt ourselves. We're keeping that moving solid. And we're into the last 5 seconds. Last press, push it up, and good. Time. And then we're back into that power stride. Total body extension. When you're ready, 3, 2, 1, let's go. So hips and hands back, either to the toes, back, to the toes, back, or extend. Sit back, extend, sit back. So whichever one of those suits best. We're just trying to keep it moving and keep that working solid. But it's all catching that hip. My hip's going back, and then my hip drags forward. Hip goes back, hip drags forward. Last 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Time. Good. Walk it around. Grab a drink. We have one more then to go. Then we're going to change the exercises. Again, just keeping that heart rate going, keep yourself walking. If you need to sit down, guys, if you're completely out of breath, feel free to leave the last round out and don't jump into it. And then come back in then for whenever you change the exercises for the start of the next round. I'll give you another about 2 minutes rest, which is fine. So it is, if you're not ready to be doing 3 rounds of this, don't do 3 rounds of this. Because doing it and feeling disheartened that you can't complete it is going to set you back further than not doing it and progressing into trying to do 3 rounds. When you're ready, last one. Again, we're starting that power stride. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Nice line on your toes. Arms to line side. Again, high impact here, low impact here. Stepping it out, and you can pump the arms, pump the feet. If you want to add power into this, so that's a stronger drive. From here, pump it out, do work the same movement, or take it up, or sprint in the spot. Keep it up, last 10. Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. 5 seconds. Time. Good. So again, plank and shoulder tap, we'll take it on the floor. Push up position. Feet nice and wide or on the knees. Keep your hips solid. Hands directly under the shoulders. Once you're ready, 3, 2, 1, let's go. So touch, change, touch, change, touch, change, touch, change. But I'm trying to minimize the movement here. And if I can't, that's what the knees are for. Nice and solid. Squeeze the butt. That'll protect that core, protect the lower back. Or you can do 10 seconds here, go back up. Do 10 seconds here if you're trying to bridge the gap between on the feet and on the knees. That's 10 seconds, then you go back down for the last 10 seconds. Take pressure off the arms, take pressure off the core, but you're still doing half up and half down, just not on the one go. You're doing 10 up and we'll bring that out. So you're doing 10 high, 10 kneeling, 10 high, 10 kneeling. So you're bridging that gap. Split squat, instead of changing legs halfway through, we're going to do a reverse lunge to get both legs in. So once you're ready, in 3, 2, 1, so we're going to step back, stand up, step back, stand up. So we're getting both legs into a similar movement that we can do. You can hold the weight, you can put the hands straight so that it touches your thigh and supports you on the way up and the way down. It's really up to you what you want to do. "15 seconds. Last 10 seconds. 5 seconds. And time. Good. We're going to do a shoulder press. If you're doing single arm and shoulder press, we're going to change sides halfway through with this. Everyone else just stick to the double arm. So once you're ready, 3, 2, 1, let's go. So if you're doing single arm, at halfway we're going to change the opposite hand. Keep it breathing. You can feel the difference of that extra cardio exercise now in this third one. The breathing is getting tight and heavy. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. Last 10. Five seconds. And time. Good. And then last one, that total body extension. You finish the round. Now we're ready. And 3, 2, 1, let's go. Extend. 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 Again, if you don't want to jump, you just go to the toes, sit back, go to the toes, sit back. So you're swinging the arms, sit, swinging the arms, sit from that position. And again, similar to the plank and shoulder tap, if you want to do 10 seconds high impact, do 10 seconds high, and then you do 10 seconds lower impact, sitting up, extending down, like this here. And then you go back into 10 seconds for the last high. And then you're bridging that gap again, and that's the way you can do with most exercises. If you're trying to bridge the gap between the full movement and the lower impact movement, time. So you can bridge that gap by doing 10 seconds up, 10 seconds down, 10 seconds up, 10 seconds down, whenever you're doing it. So grab a drink, we're going to change it up. Ooh, that is warm. The next round we have got, the only thing you need to wait for is the kettlebell swing, and again if you don't want to do the kettlebell swing, you do sprint in the spot or do something else. If you don't have access to the weight, don't worry about it. We've got a V-sit in this one, so we will need a mat on the floor. We're starting with a cross-body mountain climber, so similar to the normal mountain climber, you can do it off the counter, off the table, you can do it off the sofa, whatever way you want to do it. But it's the opposite knee to opposite elbow today. And again, you can put the chair out, put your forearms on the chair if you want. So cross-body mountain climber V-sit, kettlebell swing, inchworm, hop 2 squat, and then 3 rounds of that. So whenever you're ready, and again, by the time we get through this, guys, we will be done. So we're going to take it on the floor, opposite knee to opposite elbow. Once you're ready, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Full position, left to right, right to left, pulling that through, keep the hips low, core tight. You're contracting your core every time you bring it through. If that doesn't suit, and you've got a table, you can put your hands on the table and do the same, opposite knee to opposite elbow. If you want to get lower, you put your forearms on the table, opposite knee to opposite elbow, you can put your forearms on the chair. You can go, if it's too difficult, go to the kitchen counter, opposite knee to opposite elbow. If it's still too difficult, you go up against the wall and you go slight angle and you just lift your knee very slightly off the floor. So you find one that you are able to do. 5 seconds. Time. V-sit, bringing that round. So once you're ready. Again guys, I'll just give my back a little hug out here. Give some love to my lower back. If this doesn't suit, put your hands to your thighs, just do a sit-up, like we did on Monday. From here, you've either got low crunch, in and out, or you've got that high, come to the knees, extend, come to the knees, extend. But don't worry if you can't get up to either of those, just do a sit-up. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So I'm going to show the low, the extension of the legs, see the way my legs are high, that's so that you don't just naturally go low and put pressure on your back. Your legs go to the position where your back can support, and when your legs are out, your head and shoulders are down. When your legs come in, your head and shoulders are up. Because some people do both together. So they go down and up like this, and you're not working the core. So you want that crunch on the way in, stretch on the way out. Again, if this doesn't suit, hands down, tennis ball against the chest, hands in the thighs, sit up the same as Monday. Up and down from here, nice and solid. Advanced, again, up, touch, control, up, touch, control, and time. So you're just picking one that suits you best. Kettlebell swing. So I'll show the kettlebell swing first. If you have access to a weight and you don't want to do the swing, you can do your deadlift, hips back, stand up, same as what we did on Monday. You work the hips and hamstrings, you can do your glute bridge, which Maria showed on Monday. Kettlebell swing, you're swinging forward. You still sit back, squeeze the glutes on the way up and you're throwing the belt out. If you don't have access to that, guys, just jog on the spot and just keep the body moving. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So squeeze the glutes, throw that belt forward, let's go. So small sit, glute squeeze, small sit, glute squeeze. Keep that swing going, keep it up. Good, keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. 15 seconds. Come on. Let's go guys. Squeeze the glutes, last 10. 5 seconds. Time. Oh, set that down. Oh my, that's tough after the first two. Inchworm. So for some of you that's going to be brand new, if you cannot do the inchworm, you're going to do a similar movement like the push-up, the plank and shoulder tap, only you're going to do a push-up plank. So you're just going to walk down, walk yourself out, hold that plank, solid from here. Nice and tight, everything tight, glute squeeze. If that is really too difficult, guys, down on the normal plank. If that's too difficult, kneeling plank. Advance the full inchworm, you walk back in, you stand up, you bend the knees, you walk out into your plank, hold that plank for a second, walk back in, stand up. So we're keeping moving. But don't do that if you can't do it. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So bend the knees, walk that out. Plank, hold. Stay there for beginners. Everyone else, you can walk back in, back up. If it doesn't suit beginners, go to a normal plank or a kneeling plank. Walk back out. You can also go here, stay on the knees of a normal push-up plank. But if the arms are sort of dead after round 1, you don't need to do that. 15 seconds. So walk that out. Keep the hips solid. Don't let your hips collapse. There's no point coming out and this happening. That hip stays solid. Walk back in. 5 seconds. When you're ready, last 1. And 10. Hop to squat or step squat. Now, we did these yesterday. Sorry, Maria had these in the cardio core yesterday, so we won't do that. We will do, what will we do? Jump jack. 3, 2, 1, and let's go. So the hop to squat. Just remember the cardio core had it yesterday, so we will not do it today. Next leg check. If the lateral movement, because the pelvic floor issues does not suit, you can go forward and back. If that still doesn't suit, jog on the spot or do low impact jack where you just step with that touch. Side to side from here. But just picking the one that suits you best, guys. Not the one you think you should be doing, the one that you are able to do. That's it. Nice seconds. And 10. Walk around. You got a drink? You see what I mean? The extra couple of exercises make all the difference. Again, we're going to start with that crossbody mountain climber and then flip over into your setup for your V-sit. Last 10. So we'll get ready to go, get in position. So again, it can be on the counter, on the chair, on the sofa, on the floor. Doesn't have to be on the floor if you can't control the position on the floor. There's no point doing it down there if you can't support. 3, 2, 1, and let's go. So abs and knee down to the elbow. Nice control, pulling that through, keeping that core tight. Nice and controlled. I'm doing this nice and slow. Every time that comes through, squeeze my core. Keeping that working solid. Keep it moving, keep it moving. Last 15 seconds. Last 10 seconds. Seconds and 10. V-sit, flip it over. So again, low, medium, high. Low being that you can just do a basic setup, medium being that you can crunch up and down, high being that you come up touching the knees. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So you've got that low here, you've got medium, crunch in and out, lower back stays on the floor here, and then you've got high coming up to the knees, control the way out, coming up to the knees, control the way. So this is very much controlled by the core. I'm not using momentum, I'm not throwing myself up, and I'm not letting myself fall down. Same here, crunch, control it up, extend, control it up, extend. Same here, crunch, control it up, extend, control it up, extend. There's never any momentum, there's never any forcing of the exercise, guys. It's controlled movement with that core. Last hit. 5 seconds. And 10. Whew. Kettlebell swing. Whenever you're ready. You want to do the swing, total body extension, or sorry, sprint in the spot or deadlift, glute bridge, whatever you want. Let's go. Pop the hips, squeeze the glutes. Small sit back, hips go forward, squeeze, hips go forward, squeeze. Keep it moving. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. 5 seconds. So again, that inchworm, or we have got just the push-up plank, normal plank, native plank, whatever suits you. But the inchworm, we're just walking out and into that plank position. If you're ready, let's go. So bend the knees, walk that out, keep it solid, hold, walk back in, and then stand that up. Or from there, you just walk out, you hold the plank, you hold the kneeling plank, you can go down in the kneeling full plank, you can do a full plank, whatever suits guys to keep you moving and just keep you working during this exercise so you don't feel as if this one's impossible. Last hand. Hold for a second at the bottom, and then bring that back up, and time. And then jump jacks. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Nice and light. Bring that up, pushing that out, just keep it moving. Come on, keep it up, keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. 15 seconds. Come on, that's 20 seconds gone. Last 10, let's go. Push it out, push it out, push it out. 10. Grab a drink and one more to go. My God, that's getting more difficult. Ah, last one coming up. We're starting with that crossbody mountain climber on the floor, opposite knee to opposite elbow. And then we're working over into the V-set, up into the kettlebell swing, glute bridge, deadlift, just run on the spot, whatever you want to do. Inchworm, and last one for the jump jack. So then you're ready guys, last one, stay strong. I know you're probably tired, but we'll get through it when you're ready. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Opposite knee to opposite elbow. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up, up, up. Keep them hips low, drive that knee in, keep that core tight. "15 seconds, come on. Keep it up, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. 5 seconds. Let's go. 3, 2, and 1. Ah, V-set. We'll bring it over. So again, low sit up, medium V-set, high V-set, whatever suits. Let's go. Crunch, extend, crunch, extend, crunch, extend. Beginners, just hands, flex it up, core tight. From here, keep the hands to the thighs. Advance, come up to the knees. Control, extend, come up to the knees. Control, extend. Keep it moving nice and solid. Keep that up. And then low again here. Last 10 seconds. And time. Back on the feet. Kettlebell swing. Whenever you're ready. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So use the hips, squeeze the glutes. Hips, squeeze the glutes. Keep that up. Keep it moving. Last 10 seconds. Or sorry, 15. Look at the clock wrong. Last 10 now. Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Move that belt forward, keep that chest tall, use them hips, squeeze the glutes. And 10. Whew. Inchworm or plank, guys. Whatever suits. 3, 2, 1. Catch your breath, let's go. Walk it out. Core tight. Walk back in. Stand up. Bend the knees, walk it out. Core tight. Walk back in. Stand up. Let's go. Or hold that plank at the bottom. Just stay here. Or stay in the knees. Or do the full plank. Remember, I don't want you doing it if you can't do it. 5 seconds, last one. Time. Ah! Jump jack to finish. 3, 2, 1. On the toes, let's go. That's the last one. Fight through it, let's go, fight that. Come on. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. 15 seconds. Again, you can do low impact, guys. You can do jog on the spot. You can do strides. Last 10. 5 seconds, finish it out. And time. Ah! Grab a break, and I'm going to stretch it out. So just stretch that up and back. Hands out the side, stretch that back. Around the front, stretch forward, push the shoulders forward. Arm across, pull the shoulders through. And change. And then hands around the back, roll shoulders back, stretch that up. Relax that. Balance. Definitely doesn't need a finisher. And we'll change. Same thing, foot up, hold. Relax that down, leg straight, sit back under the hip. Keep that front leg straight. And we will change, front leg straight. We'll bring that up, and then big step back. Pelvis tuck forward. Sit down. And we will change, pelvis tuck forward. Sit down in. And bring it up. Hold on, guys. That was a sweaty one. Whew. Seems to go faster when there's no one to hold me back. So there's not. Maria's not here today. Just means we get more work done. Not that we don't get work done when she's not here, when she is here. But anyway, I'll stop talking now before I get myself in trouble. Have a good one, guys. We will see you all tomorrow for our cardio core section. Enjoy.